Not bad. Thumbs up if you don't have a drink. Here we go. Tiggy taggy, tiggy taggy. Hoi, hoi, hoi. Tiggy taggy, tiggy taggy. Hoi, hoi, hoi. Tiggy taggy, tiggy taggy. Hoi, hoi, hoi. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. I'm Jeanette and I'm coming at you from Orlando, Florida in this video. We took a week to go on vacation, so we're splitting the week up between Disney, it's the boat leaving, and Universal Studios, which are two different parks altogether. So we just almost finished our Disney run. We're gonna be heading to Epcot for a little bit again this morning. Then we have lunch, and then this afternoon we're heading over to Universal Studios. So this is actually my second visit to Walt Disney World. My first visit ever was last year, and if you haven't been to Walt Disney World before, there are 5 different parks, and if you're going to attempt a vacation here, just be aware you're gonna walk somewhere between 9 and 12 miles a day, and I'm not exaggerating. The first day we were here, when we flew in, we actually went over to Disney Springs. We had we did some shopping and just kind of wandering around, and then we had dinner at Morimoto Asia, which was fantastic. And if you don't know Chef Morimoto, he's an Iron Chef and he's got some amazing dishes on the menu. Day 2, Jim had a bunch of stuff he wanted to do, so we went to, where did we go again? We went Magic Kingdom and Epcot that day, and we pretty much went from dawn till dark, and we were exhausted. The next day, everything hurt, legs hurt, everything hurt. Then we went to Hollywood Studios, and in the afternoon we did Epcot.
Yep.
Oh, I'm starting to lose track of time, which is good because we're on vacation. So yeah, we had a busy day again yesterday, but we did schedule in breaks in the middle of the day, which helped a lot. So let me think here. Day 2, we had dinner at La Hacienda de San Angel, which is traditional Mexican food, and it was amazing. We've eaten there before. And last night it was Biergarten in the German area of Epcot, which is one of our favorite places to eat. It's probably one of the most fun places, I think, to eat at Epcot. It's very festive, and I got to speak a little bit of German because in Epcot it's kind of like the cultural part of Disney, and there are different countries represented, and quite often they will have employees in those areas that are from the country. So there were many people from Germany at the Biergarten, so I got to speak some German. And then today we are heading back to Epcot for the first part of the day, and we have lunch scheduled at Les Chefs de France, which, as you can tell, is a French restaurant in the French area of Epcot. I'm very excited because I haven't actually sat down in a French restaurant and had a French meal, so this will be an experience. And then this afternoon we head over to Universal Studios. So I'm going to try to show you some of the stuff that we do here. It is a little bit difficult sometimes to film because there's a lot of people here, and there's also a lot of children, and I try not to get kids in my videos if I can help it, just to protect people's privacy and safety, but I'll do my best here. I did take some footage last night at the beer garden, and there were so many people there. I'm sure there's other people in my video, so I'm just doing the best I can. I'll try to show you some fun stuff though, and we'll see where the day takes us. And if I look tired, it's because I am. I'm actually more well rested today than I was yesterday or the day before. But my arm is actually getting tired holding the phone up. And Jim said he would hold the camera for me, but he kind of like tore his rotator cuff on Toy Story yesterday. Not really, but it's this game where you have to pull a string so you can shoot at different targets. We both came out of there like, oh my God, my arm is so sore. I don't know, can you get hurt on Toy Story? I guess you can after the age of 50, because we did. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jeanette, and I'm back to do some more videos. The month of October we were kind of busy. We actually went away on 2 trips. So the beginning of the month we went up to the Adirondack Mountains, and we stay in this little cabin that we like to go to. It's deep in the wilderness, away from everything. It's really quiet, and we like to just unplug and relax for the week. And it was also peak fall foliage in the mountains. So I actually did a video where I featured some of the scenery and things, so if you want to watch that, I will put a link to that down in the description box. And then at the end of October, we took a vacation, and we went to Orlando, Florida, where we did Disney and Universal. So as you can imagine, it was a fun-filled, exciting week, but we also took some time to relax and unwind, read our books, and just enjoy the warmth and the Florida sunshine. Seeing as Jim and I are both over 50, when we go to theme parks, we're not so big on the rides as we used to be when we were younger. We will do some of the rides, but we're more interested in the overall experience, doing some shopping, and eating. So as you can imagine, throughout the whole week we were gone, we ate some yummy, delicious food. Everything was very comforting, very on the heavy side, I would say, as you can imagine, being at a theme park and eating at various restaurants. But we ate at a German restaurant, a French restaurant, a Mexican restaurant, and an Asian fusion restaurant. So we had a variety of delicious dishes, and we really enjoyed ourselves, let's just say that. But towards the end of the week, I was getting to the point where I had enough of the rich comfort food, and I actually started ordering some fresh salads and eating a lot more fruit as the vacation progressed. So when I got home, I was definitely ready to get back to my healthy, whole food, plant-based way of eating. Our refrigerator was empty, so we went grocery shopping, got stocked up. I did some food prep, and in today's video, I'm going to do a what I eat in a day to show you some of the things that I made after doing my food prep. So we're going to start with breakfast, and you guys know that I am a huge fan of oatmeal. I usually eat some sort of whole grain for breakfast. Sometimes it's my rendition of a Rip's Big Bowl cereal blend. Sometimes it's oatmeal, and you can really dress oatmeal up a lot of different ways. Or on the weekends, I'll sometimes have a tofu scramble with whole grain toast, or maybe waffles or pancakes or sweet potato hash or something like that. But usually I'm sticking with something simple like oatmeal. Over the summer, I was doing blueberries and cinnamon and flaxseed, maybe a kiss of maple syrup in there, maybe, but something along those lines, because that's what sounded good to me. But now that we're getting into, honestly, we're getting into winter here. It snowed here yesterday. I'm kind of liking the savory oatmeal a lot more. So I'm going to show you how I do mine. I fashioned it after the savory smoky oats recipe in the Prevent and Reverse Heart Disease cookbook. So this is the way I do it, and I'm going to show you one of my little hacks. So I start this off like I do any other oatmeal with just my oats and water, and then I just change up the ingredients that I add to it. I always end up putting spinach, mushrooms, and tomatoes in this one, sometimes onions, but usually it's spinach, mushrooms, and tomatoes in various ways, I guess. So I usually use frozen spinach, which I can saute ahead of time or throw it into the oatmeal and it cooks. The mushrooms, I buy frozen mushrooms, or sometimes I have sauteed mushrooms on hand and I'll throw those in. And then for tomatoes, say we've had pizza night and we have a half a jar of pizza sauce left over, I'll throw some of that in. Or if we've had spaghetti night, I'll throw some marinara sauce in there. Over the summer, we had some fresh tomatoes, so I chopped those up and threw them in. And sometimes it's just a can of diced tomatoes. So what I decided to do the other day was cook my base vegetables so I could have them ready to go and just put them into the oatmeal. So I cooked up some frozen spinach, frozen mushrooms, and a can of diced fire roasted tomatoes, and I just cooked that through. And I had a lot of this left, so I decided to use half of it to put into my oatmeals in the morning, and I use the other half to make a soup, which I will show you for lunch. Okay, so I'm gonna heat up my oatmeal, and the first thing I throw in is some nutritional yeast. It's probably a half a tablespoon to a tablespoon. I just sprinkle it in and eyeball it. I don't measure any of this stuff. The next thing I add is some garlic salt. And again, I don't measure any of this stuff. I just eyeball it. I kind of know now what I like. And then I put in a little onion powder. Again, just sprinkle some of that in. And then I add a little bit of smoked paprika. So just a little bit of that, because it's pretty flavorful. And lately I've been adding just a little pinch of turmeric, just a little bit. Put that in there. And then if you didn't know, turmeric and black pepper play nice in the sandbox together, and you can absorb more of the nutritional benefits from turmeric with the addition of black pepper. So that's why I put a little of that in there. And then I'm going to go ahead and add my vegetables, and that's about how much I will add. I add quite a bit. So I'm going to add the rest of that, give it a stir, and I just let it cook through. And then I'll show you when it's all done. And this makes quite a bit of food, actually, and it's a great way to get your veggies in the morning. All right, so here's my breakfast. I'm gonna have some matcha tea with some soy milk, and there is my oatmeal. It looks so good. It's really delicious. If you haven't tried savory oats, definitely give them a chance. I think you're gonna be pleasantly surprised at how you can have oats either sweet or savory. It's really, really good. All right. Gonna have breakfast. I'll see you guys back for snack or lunch. For lunch, I am making rice and lentils. I'm gonna put like a salad bowl together, actually, with some soup. So this is just packaged pre-cooked rice that I put into a skillet with some water and some canned lentils and some spice and heated it through. And the spice I'm using is this va du vin from the local spicery, and it's a curry type seasoning. Really flavorful. I just sprinkle a little bit of that in there. It smells so good. So I just heated that through. I'm going to have that with some salad and some soup. I also had some more vegetables. I think this is spinach, diced bell peppers and mushrooms. I think there's onions in there too. I sauteed these up the other day, so I'm going to put some of that in with the rice. And then I've got some bagged salad mix that I'm going to throw in there. And this is the lentil soup I was telling you about. So this morning when I showed you the vegetable mixture for the oatmeal, I had a lot of it. So I saved some of it to put into my oatmeal, but I also took half of it and made it into a lentil soup. So all I did was heat some onion, carrot, and celery in some water until they were softened, put in my vegetable broth, some garlic, and the cooked vegetables, and I just simmered everything through for about 20 to 30 minutes, and I added some cooked lentils to it as well. This was a really easy soup to throw together, but yeah, it's chock full of vegetables, lentils. It's really yummy. I'm gonna have that with my lunch. All right, so this is lunch. I've got my lentil soup, and then over here I made a bowl with that rice and lentil and veggie mixture with the curry seasoning. And I just wanted some fresh salad, so I did some bagged salad mix with my cashew ranch. And there you have it. All right, I'm gonna have a little snack before dinner. This is just one Empire apple. I got some cucumbers that I sliced into these little rounds, and then some bell peppers. Sometimes I'll have my veggies with hummus or, you know, some homemade vegan ranch or something like that. But this just sounded good. I'm gonna have this, and then not too long from now, it'll be time for dinner. All right, here we are at dinner, and we actually got takeout from Red Robin. You guys must think that all we do is eat at Red Robin, but we don't. It's just happens to be tonight. So I ended up getting a side salad, no cheese. I put my cashew ranch on it. I've got some sweet potatoes. So this is an orange one, and then this is called a Jersey White. I think it's also called a Hannah Yam. So I've got some sweet potato, and what I ended up trying was their bunless veggie burger. So this is their ancient grains burger, and then it just comes with a bunch of lettuce. There's tomato and onion and stuff under there, and I got their garlic broccoli. So quite a bit of food, and if I need more starch, I will get more starch, but we'll see how things go here. Oh, also before I forget, I wanted to let you guys know that my cookbook is on sale on my website just for the holiday season, both the print and the digital versions. I thought it would make it, it'd be kind of nice for people to have it a little bit less expensive if they wanted to buy it for the holiday. If you guys aren't aware already, my dad and I did this as a project together, and it's truly a handmade item. I did all the work on this book. I did the front and back cover. I did the layout, the editing, the photography, everything. And it is printed by a lady who lives locally who does publishing. So as you can imagine, it costs quite a bit for me to have these printed, but as you can imagine, anything that would be handmade or locally made costs a little bit more, but I would rather do that than have it on Amazon or something right now. I just like supporting local business. So if you've purchased one already, I really want to thank you. But yeah, I'm going to discount it just temporarily for the holiday season in case anybody wants to pick it up for themselves, give it away as a gift, maybe have something, a manual to help you with healthier eating in the new year. But there it is. What you'll also see on my website is that I've decided to take a portion of sales from each product and donate it to one of several charities in the area. For example, the cookbooks, a portion of sales will be donated to the Food Bank of Central New York. I'm also going to be donating to Aaron's Angels, which provides food to school-age children who don't have enough food. Another charity will be Paws for the Cause, which is the shelter that we got Raiden from. And the fourth one will be the Wolf Sanctuary here. I hope you enjoyed this video and got some good ideas from it. Please leave me a comment if you have an idea for a video or something you want me to talk about, because I am in need of ideas. But one thing I want to do in a video is going to be based on my experience of the French area of Epcot and the movie Ratatouille. I love Remy, the little rat in that movie. And he's going to be my sidekick in that video, and I'm going to make my version of Ratatouille. But yeah, so let me know if you guys have any ideas for videos. I would very much appreciate that. But anyways, thanks for sticking with me here. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'll see you soon. I'll also try to get together with my dad and do another Gary's Kitchen. All right, thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for all your support. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you soon.